for the wet portion of this week, we are going to be using water and some air dry modeling compound. And this stuff you pick up at a craft store. It's like clay, but it's not clay. It dries in 1 to 3 days, and it's very lightweight, and you can do anything with it. When it dries out, which like mine has dried out, I have to add a little bit of water to it. You can shape it into anything you want. You can paint it with acrylic paint. You can rubber stamp on it. You can use your inks. There's all kinds of things you can do with this stuff. And so let me show you how some of this works. It comes in a brick, and you just tear off whatever size piece that you want. And I thought this Ziploc bag would be airtight, but evidently it's not. With a little bit of water, and you only need just a little bit of water to start working this. You can color this with any of your inks, your ink refills. Okay, it's taken me about 15 minutes to get it like this. It's now wet. I've had to use quite a bit of water because this is totally dried out. When you buy it new in the store, then and you get it out of the package, then it's like this. It feels kind of like dough, like a biscuit or a bread dough. If it's just fresh right out of the package, you'll still have some bumps, but won't be as bad as what this is because it dried out. All right. Now, I'm going to mash this out a bit. This is almost like cooking, sort of. Okay, and this is just a letter stencil. And I'm going to use this letter B. So I'm going to put the stencil over the stuff. Alright, I'm going to put the stencil right over the top of this stuff, air dry clay, and I'm just going to press the outside part of the stencil. First, the outside part, so that I get the stuff to go through the little whatever it is. Alright, now I need a tool because I'm going to work on the inside. And some of this really intricate stuff, you need to keep your fingers out, or you'll mash it. Okay, this one must not be wet enough. Get my screwdriver, and then I'm going to put this stencil back on. This one might not be the best one to use, but alright, now I'm going to carefully pull it up, separate it from stencil. Okay, there. That looks so much better. Whoops. Okay, now let's just press the image. Okay. And inking the image and then putting it on while it's wet, it has caused it to bleed. It's caused it to bleed out. And you would use the acrylic paint just like you would on anything else. You don't have to wipe it off. Do a dry brush. Okay, you can use your rubber stamps on this and acrylic paint. And hopefully when this other one dries really well, gets all dry, then it'll look better than what this one does with all the bumps and everything, but still. And then you can use stencils to create words, letters. Just paint them after they dry.